Hi everybody, it's me Patu, and we are here with the PokéPlush podcast. It is a Pokemon Plush podcast for Pokemon Plush collectors by Pokemon Plush collectors, and we're joined by my girlfriend Amanda, otherwise known as Andy Pandy Cause. I think whenever you try to say hello, it cut you out.
Oh,
It was just say it again, say it again.
hello.
There we go. Okay, so it is, I believe, officially 2024 whenever this is coming out, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should come out on Monday.
Yeah. Apologies, I did not end up doing the Christmas special. I did not feel like wanting to. Baldur's Gate 3, I finally got it, and oh my god, she can attest to it. I've been playing it so much.
Hey man, I've been trying to steal it from you too, so
We need to get you a PlayStation, and then we can all play it together.
yes. But then whenever we move in together, what will we do with the extra PlayStation?
I mean, we'll have two TVs, I'm assuming.
Are we gonna play in separate rooms?
Yeah!
I'm
Okay,
leaving the Discord call.
what? No! We'll figure something out. Maybe we'll get two TVs in the same room. Okay, but today it was supposed to be for the Christmas special, but I thought it's New Year's, we should just talk about it. I'm gonna be talking about some of the people on Reddit. I asked y'all on r/PokéPlush what got y'all into collecting. So we got a good few responses. I think we got like almost 20 responses. I'm gonna read them off, and if you have anything to say about them, I don't know if we're gonna get through all of them, but let's just start off with this guy. First off, a Big Dummy Dumb. Very excellent name. He says, it started from an Eevee plush I got from my sister for my birthday, aka she picks a gift for me and my parents buy it when I was 8, which, yeah, that makes sense. Not only did
Yeah.
that begin my plush collecting, but it also revived my interest in Pokemon, alongside the help of the fan game, Pokemon Brick. I've heard of Brick Bronze, but I have not played it myself, and he says RIP, so I'm assuming that it's done. And then nowadays, 8 years later, I have over 130 plushies, and my sister finds them kind of annoying, to be honest. Or LMAO. Okay, that's kind of, why would your sister find that annoying? Like, it's not even unless you guys live in the same room. I don't see why that would really be an issue.
Yeah, I don't see why that would be an issue either.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. All right, and then next up we have ourselves Dragon Queen Drago. I love stuffed animals. I always have my whole life. Pokemon ones are cool because one, they're cute, and two, they're fun to collect, and three, the Pokemon fandom. Yeah, I like the Pokemon fandom for the most part. I think it's a little less toxic than the cosplay fandom. I will say that.
Yeah, I think the only difference is Pokemon people will scam you out the wazoo. And then with cosplayers, it'll happen. It's happened a lot,
So
but it's
with
not as frequent.
so with the scammers, I don't really know if they're a part of the community rather than they are just trying to
Yeah,
make a quick buck.
yeah.
Yeah, because
I mean, it's
Pokemon's
same with the
become a real thing.
cosplayers.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I do want to say something funny, which I'm not like knocking them. They use two different theirs. They use their cute, THERE, and then on the second one they use like the correct there. So
Dang, shame them.
shame them.
Shame. Shame.
It's so funny that it's like once it was wrong and the second time it was correct.
Autocorrect, man. It'll do it to you.
Do they autocorrect there to there?
Uh, I don't know. I'm gonna be
I'm
honest. I
I'm
used the correct theirs.
I'm glad you're defending them at least. All right, we're gonna move in to the next person. Hyrule 39. I always loved Pokemon plushies since I was very young, and also loved Pokemon. One day when I was around 5, we went shopping with my mom and brother in a toy store and saw two Pokemon plushies. So I got Charmander, and my brother got Squirtle. No Bulbasaur love. Many years later,
Oh,
many years later, when I was around 20, I saw a Mega Ampharos plush while I was browsing for images of it. I ordered it, and when I received, was stunned by the quality of the plush and the beauty of specific Pokemon. That combined with the fact that I was making my own money led to buying more plushies. Now I'm 29 years old, and I have more than 150 plushies and own a YouTube channel mainly for Pokemon plushies. And I've actually talked to him before. He actually comments on a few of my videos, and I've subscribed to him on his channel as well. He's a very nice guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he. I don't think his first language is English, so I think most of his videos are, I might be wrong, Portuguese or Spanish. I don't know for sure. I have to go take a look, but he seems like a very nice guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's Greek. He speaks Greek.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
That's
I know.
very different from Spanish and Portuguese,
So
though.
I remember hearing it. I just don't remember what he said. So I don't remember what language it was at all. Hey, if it's not English, then it's all the same. Am I right? Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
All right, and then we have ourselves neither a 994. I never really had a chance to own Pokemon stuff as a child, and when I got into adulthood, I had a hard time adjusting to the real world. But Pokemon was always there. Now that I'm more aware and have to go around life, in a better economic position. I can spoil that kid, teen, and young adult that simply couldn't do it. I love the feeling of
Aw.
completion. Yeah, it's cute. How pretty it looks all in front of you, the new ideas for collecting, they create the rush of getting it before you can't. Yeah, I kind of see that, especially whenever you start getting more like adult money. It's so nice getting these plushies. I say adult
Yeah,
money, but I need to limit myself on how many I get. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah. Like you know me, like I'll spend. Like I feel like I definitely am willing to splurge a little bit more, but I also work a full time job, so like I'm always willing to splurge a little bit more on a plush than you are, and so that's why I've gotten some of like my like dream plushies.
Speaking of which, have you talked to Sabby about Appleton yet?
I did earlier today. She has not gotten back to me on it yet. Um,
Okay,
we're just trying to figure out shipping right now.
gotcha, gotcha. All right, and then next up we have Zyne Clory, if I say that. I'm so sorry, wrong. I had a ton of Gen 4 Pokemon plushies growing up as I loved the DDP or DPP games, DDP plus anime, but I slowly grew out of it and have found interest as I got older. Cut to July of this year, I saw the Sleeping Mudkip plush, and with my new adult money plus a renewed interest in Pokemon thanks to Violet, I bought it. And then I saw another Mudkip plushie I really liked and got that one too, and so on and so on, and amassed a collection of mudkits and other mons. I would say for me, I love plushies for the larger side because I love cuddling them. So I have the main collection of smaller, unique-looking plushies for display purposes, and then a small section of large plushies for hugging.
Hey
Mud.
man, that sounds just like me.
Yeah, that is literally just you with like Bulbasaur
Bulbasaur, Sprig, all my Build-A-Bears,
and
Slowpoke
Snivy.
now, Snivy.
Yeah, dude, you like those big ones. I'm trying to get more of the big ones, like for sure. Recently, I got the Sleeping Charmander, which is
Yeah,
adorable.
I want the sleeping Bulbasaur, but I think they're starting to sell out of them.
We've had multiple opportunities for you to go grab him. You just don't like his chin, be honest.
Well, I do really want him. It's just that chin, and then like whenever he was on sale, it was when I didn't have a lot of money because it was Christmas time,
Yeah.
and then it was like, oh well, I kind of need to save money because now I have an Appleton. I'm gonna spend a bunch of money on Appleton.
Yeah, I get that though. But yeah, Appleton's at least gonna be cool to get.
Yeah,
All right, and then next up we have Damster the Best. Well, I explained most of it in the first episode, but so this guy actually talked in the first episode of the podcast. He's been leaving the question or like the answers to the questions we've been asking every day. Well, I explained most of it in the first episode, but I'll add some more detail. I saw Oricorio for the first time and loved it, so I was longing for the plushies of all different platforms.
I've heard this one.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then I discovered a bunch of other Pokemon plushies that I also wanted, but I was also very nervous about getting them since I was in the mindset where I felt like I was too old for plushies. But on Christmas last year, I got Poplio, a Grookey, a Fennekin, Hisui and Zoro, and a Tepig plush. Ooh, gotta love the Tepig plushies. Even after that, there were more plushies I really wanted, such as a Meloetta and a Primarina. So I just started collecting ever since. Many users on Reddit also inspired and motivated me. I can list off names if you want. It's still pretty hard with several challenges such as space in my room. I'm in the process of moving right now, saving up enough money and considering if I really want to get a plush. There's also that voice in my head that tells me nobody likes this Pokemon. Why are you getting it? Stop it right now, you moron. It's all because of my unpopular opinion, and this is what happened to me each time. First was Tippig, then Primarina, especially, and it's kind of happening now with some other Pokemon. But I still prevail, and despite all adversaries, thank you, kind Redditors, and have a Merry Christmas. If you couldn't tell, like I said earlier, this is a little bit. This is supposed to be the Christmas video, but
Oops.
and then Big Dummy Dumb from earlier actually responded to him. It was like, I was also reluctant on getting plushies of less popular Pokemon like Primarina and, as you said, and Delphox. Boy, do I not regret the decision to get them. I got the Meowscarada plush, no shame, when I dropped on the US site, so glad I grew out of that fear.
Yeah, I don't understand why people are so scared to like get those like lesser known ones.
Yeah,
Like I personally continue.
oh, I was just gonna say, I personally like do get those. I try to get the ones that I know are gonna sell out fast, even if like they might not be the most popular Pokemon. Of course, since I'm trying to get every single Pokemon, I have to do that either way because I like
Yeah,
mixing. So I like mixing like getting one of my favorites and then getting one that I know is not gonna be very easy and accessible in the future to get.
yeah. Like I was kind of surprised when I went to go get Breloom. And like Breloom was one of my first ones whenever I started up the collection. I got Breloom back in February, the Sitting Cuties Breloom. I was like honestly very, very shocked. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Bless you.
That that the Breloom Sitting Cutie was still in stock. Like I was like, whoa, and I don't think it was on a restock or anything.
And
So
now I
like,
think it's like I think it's out of stock now, or unless you want to get the
yeah,
$20 one.
the what, huh?
The what's it called? The like $16 one that ends up making everything like $20.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait, is there another Breloom plush? I feel like I need to get. I don't feel like there's not a lot of Breloom stuff. Anyways, sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, I don't think there is much anyway as well. I think just recently with all the sitting cuties, that's when they started doing a lot of like the fully evolved mons. So I'm sure there might be a few like Shroomish plushies you could find, but I don't think Breloom
Oh,
really
they have.
had
Oh
much.
my gosh, in Japan they have such a cute like life size Shroomish. Oh my gosh, I want that plush so bad. They go for so much though.
Ugh. I think the life size plush that I really want right now, it's like a Mochi Muna, I think they call it. It's like a big Muna plush. It's so cute. I want to get it so bad.
Aw. Yeah, I think Breloom only has the sitting cutie. So I have all the Breloom plushes. That makes me feel good that I have all the Breloom plushies.
Yeah, you're the biggest Breloom collector. You got the most plushies.
No, we both know that I am the biggest Toxel plush collector.
Oh yes, you are one of the few I think that has one of the bigger. I wonder what in the ranking system you would be if there was a ranking system for Toxel collections.
I don't think I would be the top one. I think I'd be more towards like maybe because I want to get more Toxel stuff. It's
Yeah,
just trying to find all those little figures, that one Christmas figure, and also debating on if I want to get the Foy Coco with the little Toxel pillow inside of it. You know,
yeah.
you gotta make those hard decisions.
The decisions that really matter.
The decisions that really matter in life.
All right, we're gonna move on to the Gorthmog and Morgoth. Okay, I feel like I just summoned a demon.
Dorgon and Morgoth?
Gorgon, Gorthmog and Morgoth. I feel like saying that I like summoned a demon or something, or like an evil
Awesome.
spirit.
That's so sick.
That is very sick. When I was a kid, my cousin gave me a Clefairy plush. That's actually a really unique first plush. But right before I left to go home to my state, they stole it and got it stuck behind their basketball goal. The bug part of my collection is because I love them. The pink part of my collection is because I feel spite for those cousins. So he gave him a
Oh,
plush and then threw it and got it stuck.
oh, honestly, I would hate my cousin.
Especially after they
Like,
gave it to you.
yeah, I would hate my cousin. I'm sorry. I hate your cousins for you. Just kidding. I don't hate your cousins for you.
I'll hate them for them.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. All right. Next up, I got into Pokemon because of my brother, who were of my brothers who were fans during the Poke craze of the 90s. When I was 4, so around 98, 99, I started to play the game myself instead of just watching. The following Christmas in 99, I received a Game Boy Color and a copy of Yellow. That was my own. It's been my exception ever since, almost 26 years, and my first pieces of merch was a Snorlax and an Eevee Pokeball plush keychain. Or a
Ooh.
Pokeball keychain. I still have both today. That's really cute. And it's like really cool with the Snorlax and Eevee because like I feel like back then, I don't know if you know this, but back then Eevee wasn't the most popular.
Oh, I would assume not. I feel like Eevee's only popular because of the fact that like as the generations went on, like they just got more evolutions, and so it just became popular because of the fact that there was more evolutions.
For sure. I think the craze for Eevee and like popularity of Eevee went from Generation 2, so like 2001, 2002, whenever Umbreon and Espeon came out, and then
Mhm.
back during X and Y whenever Sylveon was announced.
Yeah, because I remember, I know you haven't watched this series, but I remember like back like a little bit after Sylveon came out, whenever Delightful made her thing, and Shay had cosplayed the Leafeon um doll that oh, I'm so sorry. I'm knitting. I just got so distracted that I messed up my knitting. Anyways, um so like I feel like Sylveon really like brought back up that craze.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think Sylveon is like one of the big reasons why Eevee became basically the second mascot of the games.
Yeah. Like Sylveon, like I know that we had seen that one guy that really hates Sylveon's design and then
Made it
redesigned her,
worse.
made it worse. Like no offense to him, you made it worse. Like, you know, there's a reason why the people that work on Pokemon. They know designs, they know the concept of designs and what makes a good design. Sylveon's a good design.
Yeah, I like it. I think the only thing that I could like agree maybe with is just the fact that the Sylveon kind of has some parts that don't look natural like some of the other evolutions,
Oh
but
yeah.
even then it still looks okay.
I think it's also the generational divide between Pokemon, where
Oh, for
Pokemon have
sure.
gotten a lot more like literal rather than. I mean, Pokemon was always kind of literal. Escan or Ekans just being snake backwards.
And then we're gonna move on to 2012 Kia Rio hatchback.
Dick.
These sound like Pokemon names that you would give to a Pokemon.
Right?
I only say that because of 2012.
2012 oil spill.
I had a bunch of Pokemon stuff when I was little. Like my room was almost filled. I had tubs and tubs of plushies, figures, and cards. Me too, brother. Me too. And then when my family moved out, my mom threw the majority of it away. Wow, that's crazy. I had some stuff that would go for big money now. I stopped collecting Pokemon for a time, but after that, but I wanted to buy everything I lost back. I also like Pokemon a lot, and that's why I started collecting more and more stuff that I lost. Dude, that has to
Aw.
suck. The fact that you got
No,
all
that
those
does.
like just thrown away, not even sold. It's
No, because like that's kind of what happened with my My Little Pony collection. I was trying to sell my My Little Pony collection, and then like my dad just gave away every single pony, and I had like well over like $500, maybe like $700 worth of like My Little Pony stuff that we could have sold. And like I was so mad whenever like I came back from my mom's house one day, and he was just like, "Oh, I gave it to this guy's kids," and I was like, "You did? You did what?" I was like, I was trying to sell those. He goes, oh, I promised them. I was like, what?
That sucks. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh, man. All right, and then let's see. I think we have one more. Okay, we do have one more, and he actually posted a picture. If I remember in the podcast for YouTube, I'll throw the picture up. If not, no apologies. I never apologize.
Leave it up to your imagination.
Yeah, just leave it up to your imagination. Here, I'll even say what I have. There's a Meowth, there's a Piplup, there's a Chimchar, a
Oh,
Mudkip, the Drillbur that I always see. Oh, a Mega Charizard Y. That's cool. But it is from Disagreeable Compote. I think I always loved the idea of Pokédolls in the game, like for your secret base in Gen 3, which I really like that idea too. I just never really paid much attention to the secret bases. Definitely made me wish I had the dolls in real life. I am a Gen 1er. I didn't start collecting until much older. I remember when going through the Nintendo store in Times Square, maybe it was still a Pokemon Center, circa 2012-14, but I picked up a Drifloon keychain plush, which is one of my favorite Pokemon. That's actually a really unique favorite Pokemon. And I dug up some old plushies that I could acquire over the years, and then I started getting more and more this year. Oh, and I had as a gift idea for my sister to get her a few of her faves, so I had to get her myself some too. And a few became a dozen more. And then that's his Pokemon plush collection that he was talking about. Wow, that's crazy.
yeah, I can totally see this image and I totally agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
do love hearing the
crazy.
that is crazy. I do love hearing the stories about people like getting their collections, getting out of it, and then coming back out with like more plushies. That's basically what happened to
Yeah.
me. That's literally what happened to me, like right as I started this YouTube channel, where I just did like a collection video, and that led me into collecting more and more.
Yeah, because I remember whenever we first like met and started talking and being friends, like like you weren't like as you were really into Spider-Man when we first met.
I still
You
am.
were, yeah, you still are, but like Pokemon, it wasn't until like I didn't talk to you for like 2 months, and then you came back and you're like, "What Pokemon plushies should I buy?" And you got the ugly Swirlix.
I still like that. It's a Pokédoll Swirlix. The person that I just talked about, they would have liked that plush. You know why? Pokédoll.
Because yeah, I was about to say they like their Pokédolls.
But I do appreciate everybody coming in and talking about their things on Reddit. I do really appreciate that, guys. I love talking to y'all. Hopefully, we'll do something more like this on r/ PokePlush. But for now, I do want to move the conversation on to what we want to do for our plans in 2024 with our Pokemon Plush
Well,
collection. Oh, what's
I
up?
actually wanted to ask you,
Go.
talk about your recent additions to your Pokemon plush collection. With I don't know if you had talked about like your Jack specific ones on previous podcasts,
I
but
I did. I'm trying to remember which ones when the last time because it's been a little while since we've done it. Um,
mhm.
so for Christmas, she actually got me a little reversible, I believe, Tomy, Gengar plush from like the '90s, which is very very cute, very very dorky looking as well.
It also still has the tag, and like I know now you can still reverse it and still have the tag be attachable because that was one of the first things I did whenever I got it in.
I remember we talked about that too.
Yeah, because I was just like, $15 for this dude, not bad at all.
Man.
Like, and then the Oshawott that just has never come in.
Yeah, that's gonna be coming too, which I'm excited for. Your mother as well also gave me a Oshawott plush that I actually had a matching one to, which
hmm
very awesome. I do really like that Oshawott anyway, so I think that's a pretty good win for me.
Yeah, I think it's the Kimimi Kimeta
Yeah,
line. Something like that. I apologize if that's wrong. That is such a cute line. I think that is my favorite line of like Pokemon.
yeah.
Like plushies, like because you know me, I sent you like all the ones that I was like, I really like these out of these.
The
Like,
hard eyes remind me of like old Pokemon plushies that they used to do.
yeah, and like I don't know, they have like they're not really like the cuddly kind. They're not really the cuddly kind. They're kind of itchy almost. They're not really soft,
Yeah.
which I'm fine with. Like I'm not too like upset about it. Like I got in that freaking whatchamacallit, the Clodsire Comfy Friends. Bro, I barely touched that Clodsire. Like I'm gonna be completely honest.
What?
Like so the ones that I like attach myself to are like the ones that like mean a lot to me. So like the Comfy Friends Toxel means a lot to me, so I've attached myself a lot to him. Um like my Build-A-Bears, all the ones that I've made with you, I like really love. Like notice the only one that I really hate is the one
Sobble.
that I made without you in San Antonio.
I'm sure if we had like done it together, you would have like Sobble a little bit more.
I'd like Sobble a little bit more if they had not told me that he was like 50% off and then like have him be like full price because I didn't get another plush with him,
Yeah, that
which
was lame.
kind of sucks because they don't tell you that until after like you're checking out. And like they
Yeah.
don't clarify it for you.
Ugh. But I also got the Sleeping Charmander plush from Target from Jazzwares, and as well as that,
Mhm.
we were talking about Sabby getting you or selling you Appleton. Recently, she sold me a Reshiram
Apple.
plush from Ban Presto,
Oh yeah.
so I got that in.
She didn't just sell me Appleton. She also sold me Applin,
Oh yeah, you're right. Um,
which so cool. Really good deals. If y'all are interested in like getting some like rare Pokemon finds for like good deals, go and check out Sabby. Like genuinely, she's so nice. She gives you a good deal. Like she is not your typical I'm gonna sell this for $8 million. Like she'll give you a good price dependent on what the market is for it.
I'll put her Twitter in the description below for YouTube users, and or Spotify users. I think it's just like Savvy something. I'd have to. God, I'm so sorry, Savvy. I'll have to double check later.
I think it's the real Sappy Wolf.
The real Savvy Wolf. Okay, look for that, guys. But besides Applin and Appleton, did you get any recently this week?
Um, well, of course you got me for Christmas. I got the little I think they call it the petites, the little petite um mystery toxel that comes in the Pokeball, and then you open it up and boom, it's no longer a mystery. Um, and then you also got me Grookey, Build-A-Bear Grookey, which is one that I wanted for a really long time.
I got
Oh,
that for
and then
her. Oh, keep it going, keep it going.
sorry, I'm chewing on a high chew right now. I also got that little witch Pikachu and my Denene. You finally gave
Hmm.
me my Denene.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got the dead end. Yep, yep, yep. I was like, what? Now I remember. But yeah, we are almost hitting that 30-minute mark. Which honestly, I was kind of hoping this video would only be 30 minutes itself, just so we get it out quickly. So if you're down to next week, would you be able to come back and we could actually talk about what we want to do with our collections in 2024?
No. Let's talk about it real quick. What do you want to do with your collection in 2024?
So I'm thinking about getting the couch out. I don't know for sure. I kind of want to make it look a little bit nicer. I kind of want to start doing when it comes to content, more plush content. I want to do more like plush reviews, like lines specifically, like the Jack specific lines I've been reviewing.
Mhm.
I'm sadly not going to be able to get all those done by the end of the
And
month.
oh yeah, yeah. I don't think anyone was expecting you to.
I could have done it. I just Baldur's Gate. What can I say?
Baldur's Gate. Um, I know. What was I gonna say? Well, okay. So one, you keep on talking about getting rid of the couch. You've talked about that for like 3 years now, and
I know.
and we've only been together for one. And so if I'm sitting here saying you've talked about getting rid of that couch for 3 years. I think you don't want to get rid of the couch.
It has good memories for me, but it does take up a lot of space, and I kind of want to rearrange parts of my room. I want to move the computer where the that is, and I don't know. I'd have to figure that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's the most I want to do. That I want to do more content when it comes to like reviewing specific lines. I also don't want to just do Pokemon content. I think I'm gonna start like moving my horizons out more to like Sonic, Kirby especially because I think Kirby's gonna be a
Mhm.
very like fun second plush thing. Oh, also today on Klawi, I think I won myself a off-brand or not even off-brand, a bootleg Kirby plushie. So I'm happy about that.
Woohoo!
I told you the story about like just why I randomly got Chloe again, right?
Uh-uh.
I got out of the shower whenever we were texting, and I looked at my emails, saw that I had a thing. Was like, we gave you 1,000 free coins. So I jumped on. I was like, okay, let's see if I can win anything. One game that I played, I won that. So as soon as I get Kirby in, I'm deleting the app once again.
Woohoo! Free plushies. And I never
Free.
figured out how to use it.
You won something and then you deleted
I
it.
think I won the Bulbasaur. No, it
Yep.
stopped working on me, remember? I couldn't play
Oh
any of the
yeah, you're right.
I was like, man, this sucks.
Time to get it again.
No.
But yeah, I just want to do more of that. I want to do a lot more Kirby, Mario content, stuff like that. But that's my main goals for 2024. I'm sure there's going to be some more that I'll probably talk about next week as well. But for you, is there anything that you want to do for your goal for your not even video? I'll say videos. Your plush collection.
Um, I'd probably say start getting a little bit more toxicity so I can get that line kind of sorted out because then that'll make my brain feel a little bit more like, ah, yes, I've got all of it. Because it took me less than a year to get all the toxels, so like I can get the toxicities.
Oh, for sure.
Also want to. I also want to get some Build-A-Bears, like more Build-A-Bears. Probably some of like the classic ones, like the Meowth, the Jigglypuff. Trying to think of others. I won't bother with getting Squirtle and
The ones that I
Charmander.
have, because
Yeah,
since
like
our collections are basically gonna be united whenever we move in together.
yeah, like but like more of like the classic ones I want to get. I'm really sad that I missed out on Alolan Vulpix being $33. I'm so mad I missed out
Yeah,
on
I,
that.
I was like, I could get this for her, and then I was like, oh wait, I just spent like, I think, what was it, $45 on Grookey, and I was like, oh, I don't think I have any money to get
Yeah,
Alolan Vulpix as well.
yeah.
But I'm sure we can
Which I
find
don't
one.
blame.
Maybe for your birthday.
Hee.
But
I have quite a few that I want to get. I know me and you were talking about doing the Indigo Plateau market at some point. If they'll ever post when they're doing it next.
I think we just need to go up there and talk to them.
Yeah.
Figure it out ourselves.
But yeah, I think that's all I really want to do. Is just get more toxicity, get more Build-A-Bears. I don't really have any plans besides the fact that I want to hopefully move out next year, and then I can kind of like, you know,
This is also a very weird question. Do you need a shelf? Like, not even. Oh, I'm trying to think. It's not a shelf. Or like, it's like the kind of shelf that I have all like the Toy Story stuff on. Do you want one of those? Because I have one in the back of my car.
not particularly. I'm
Okay,
not a big fan of those
I just
personally.
wanted to check because I like
I'm gonna make you
from work.
get rid of that when no.
Ugh. Yeah, honestly, I probably will. It's just kind of like a decent one to have for now, especially just keep the Toy
Yeah.
Story collection up. But I think Ugh. But I think that is going to be it for us, guys. I will cover PokéPlush news next week, so we'll have, I think, 3 weeks of news, which I don't think there was many releases anyway,
No,
which
there
definitely,
wasn't.
yeah, I've
I
been
like
trying to keep up.
checked.
Yeah, so I mean, there's not
Like
too
I
much we missed out.
checked. Whenever you had messaged me about coming on today, I had checked just in case to talk about it, and then I was like, "Oh, there's like nothing."
I'm sure by the time we get over to next Monday, we should have a little bit more news. But I think that is going to be it from me and my lovely girlfriend. I'm super happy you're able to come back on for, we're going to say 2 weeks in a row. Technically, just 2 episodes in a row.
Yeah, 2 episodes in a row.
And hopefully, we'll have you on for more.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always down. I'm rarely ever doing something on the nights that you record them, so unless I'm at a convention or somehow party hardying, then you know me, I never party hardy, so I'm literally, the entire time we've been talking, I've just been knitting. If
God,
that tells you anything about my...
you're my old woman.
I am your old woman.
All right, but question of the episode for you guys: what's y'all's plans for 2024 when it comes to y'all's collection? If y'all end up making content as well, I'd love to know what y'all content plans are. But I think that's gonna be it for us. Oh, what's up?
Speaking of which, sorry, I don't mean to prolong the episode ending, but you had gotten a comment on your YouTube today about your jacket.
Oh yeah, you saw that?
I
Yeah. About
saw
the
it.
jacket, do you wanna say what happened to my jean jacket? Oh, for those
Oh,
that
no, no, no,
only listen,
no. No, no,
no,
no,
no,
no. I I don't think you understand. I was there when the comment was created.
yeah.
Yeah, I was there. I helped make that comment. That was Forrest. That was my
Was it
brother.
was it really for?
Yeah, it was.
Oh my
He's
god.
like, what would be something really funny to like comment? I was just like, honestly, the jean jacket.
And then I even replied, I was like, I got a new jacket. I got a new jacket that came in.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
we'll see that.
and then he was just like, man, he didn't respond the way that I wanted him to.
Yeah, if I knew it was
So
Forrest, I probably would.
yeah, no, he didn't want me to tell you. So,
But yeah,
but I told
guys.
you anyways.
I think that's gonna be it. I'd love to know y'all's plans. But we're gonna get up out of here. I will see you guys
It's
next Monday
1
for the next.
a.m.
It is 1 a.m., so I need to upload this to YouTube, edit it, and then get it uploaded. Gonna be a
Woohoo!
fun. It's gonna be fun. All right, guys. We will see you guys next time on the PokéPlush podcast. Bye bye.
Bye bye.